Okay, so as you just saw, there are some pictures from Ohio State's recent sit-in that actually happened today. I'm going to get into a little bit more about that. First of all, I'm Sydney. Some of you guys probably know who I am and have seen my Facebook rants about um, the Trayvon Martin thing and recently the Shema Alawadi um, incident, which I'm not going to get too much into because I would hope that you would all know already what the deal is with that. But recently, on Ohio State's campus, we have been experiencing many hate crimes. First, you see a picture that says "Long Live Zimmerman" on our black multicultural center, and then you saw um, the mural of President Barack Obama defaced with swastikas and the N word. And if you know anything about that, that's not okay. And I've been furious and outraged at the happenings. Just last week, I was yelled at, by a group of white kids saying, we hate black people and blah blah blah. And I have been so angry that I don't know what to do. And I'm not angry in the fact that I want to act out violently, but angry because we have not made the changes that we should have. I think that throughout, the case of Trayvon Martin, I've been thinking, Sydney, like, what can I do? I need to make a difference. Like, I'm tired of just being outraged. I need to do something. And today, that opportunity came about. Today, in the Ohio Union at OSU's campus, we formed a sit-in, and we sat down to protest and demand justice and safety for the things that have happened. We feel as if we should be notified about the hate crimes that are going on, and that we can again feel safe in designated places that are for people of color. And as I've been tweeting all day, like, no, this is not just a race thing. This is a minority thing. This is a race, a religion, a sexual orientation, a gender, disabilities. All of those things, somebody needs to stand up. And somebody needs to say, listen, we need to make this change. You think about all the times where maybe you stuck out and you were maybe bullied, and that's another point that we need to get to. We have this big bully movement. We need to be in conjunction with them. We need to have a united stance against all maltreatment. All maltreatment. Because if you look at it, hate crimes are a form of bullying. And I really think that we need to start to stand up and do something today. And we did that at the union, but it can't stop today. It's only just beginning today. We have to realize that, we had the Dr. Martin Luther Kings and the Rosa Parks and the Malcolm X. We had those people during the Civil Rights Movement. Where have those people gone? I think that is where we need to step up. We need those people again. We are constantly needing to better ourselves. We call ourselves the United States of America, and yet we stand so ununited, it's ridiculous. And that's why I've titled this "Sit Down," because that's what we did today. We sat down. We sat down for our cause, and we will continue to sit in where we need to sit in and stand up where we need to stand up. And this is also a message to those that are out there doing those hate crimes and blatantly being racist. Sit down. You need to sit down and look at yourself inward. Strip off the skin and strip us down to our skeleton. There's no way that you can tell me, that you can tell someone was gay, someone was black, someone was Hispanic, someone was smart, someone was whatever, by looking at their skeleton. Because at the core, we are the same. And I think that's what we need to get back to. We are the same. And that's really all I have to say. There's some links down at the bottom so you can follow people, this whole movement of OSU Stand Your Ground. There'll be their Twitter name as well. and also just get this out, call your news stations, call your newspapers. If you have any political affiliations with people, like, this is not just a problem here. In California, that's where Samai Alawadi was killed. Florida, that's where Trayvon Martin was killed. Like, there are these different things everywhere, and it needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. So, again, I'm Sydney. This is my first YouTube video. I wish it could have been funny, because that's how I am. But this is something that we need to address. You can find me on Facebook and also on Twitter. That'll be posted at the bottom as well. So, thanks for watching. Share it if you want to. You don't have to, but thanks.